Welcome back to Nick's Adventrex and another installment of my quest to hit all of Nevada's 274 historical markers. Today, I'm in the eastern part of Nevada, driving down US 93 to hit up 5 markers along this stretch of road. Join me and let's learn about Nevada's history along the way. On this marker quest, I'm starting it off driving through the old mining town of Pioche, which is just a couple of hours north of Las Vegas. This little town is so cute. Oh my God, it's so cute. I'm gonna need to spend some time in this town. On the way to the marker for Pioche, I'm traveling on the main street of town that was host to plenty of action back in the day, which now is a quaint and charming tourism destination that I'm definitely going to need to check out in a future video.
Aha, I see it. I see it, I see it, I see it.
All right, I found the Pioche Nevada historical marker, which happens to be historical marker number 5. And it says, silver ore was discovered in this range of mountains in 1864, but no important development took place until 1869 when mines were opened and the town of Pioche was founded. Pioche soon became the scene of a wild rush of prospectors and fortune seekers. It gained a reputation in the 1870s for tough gunmen and bitter lawsuits. Miners had retrieved over $5 million in ore by 1872, but by 1900, Pioche was nearly a ghost town. Designated as the seat of Lincoln County in 1871, Pioche survived hard times as a supply and government center for a vast area beginning in 1937. It's very hard to see the periods, so it's like there's a run-on sentence. Let me try that one again. Designated as the seat of Lincoln County in 1871, Pioche survived hard times as a supply and government center for a vast area. Period. Beginning in 1937, Pioche enjoyed 2 decades of profitable lead-zinc mining. All right. Marker number 5. Pioche. This town is so cute. I would definitely come here and hang out. Really, really a cute little mining town. That's pretty cool. Pioche, that town is so cute, and there's mines all over the place. There's a pit, a closed off pit with barbed wire mine right there, and then right in front of me there's another mine, and you can see, I think, I don't know, are those power lines or, oh, it's like one of those aerial minecart tram thingies. Right there is a mine, and then you can see the cables leading to the posts. And there's the mine, or I don't know if it's a mine, I think it's the housing for this old ore cart tram. And then the lines are down there and connect with these posts. Yeah. That's really neat. This is right across from the Pioche historical marker. Oh, this drive is beautiful. If you've ever been to Virginia City near Reno, Pioche, Nevada, and the hilly terrain that takes you in and out of town gives off similar vibes to Virginia City, another historic old mining town in Nevada. All right, we are at Bullanville, which is state historical marker number 203 on the side of US 93, just outside of Pioche. And this one reads, Bullionville began early in 1870 when John H. Ely and W. H. Raymond removed their 5-stomp mill at Hyco and placed it at this point. The enterprise prospered, and during the next 2 years, most of nearby Pioche's mills were located here because of the proximity to water. The town grew rapidly, and by 1875, it had 5 mills, a population of 500, and the first iron foundry in eastern Nevada. During the same year, a waterworks was constructed at Pioche, which eventually led to the relocation of the mills, although a plant was erected here in 1880 to work the tailings deposited by the former mills. This failed to prevent the decline of Bullionville. There you go. Bullionville, marker number 203. And it's right outside of the entrance to Cathedral Gorge State Park. Okay, we're in the town of Caliente, and there are 2 markers here in town. And the first one that we're going to is for the town of Caliente. Caliente, Culver Wells Ranch. Caliente was first settled as a ranch, furnishing hay for the mining camps of Pioche and Delmar. In 1901, the famous Harriman-Clark right-of-way battle was ended when rancher Charles Culverwell, with the aid of a broad-gauge shotgun, allowed one railroad grade to be built through his lush meadows. Harriman and Clark had been battling 11 years, building side-by-side grades, ignoring court orders and federal marshals. The population boom began with an influx of railroad workers, most of them immigrants from Austria, Japan, and the Ottoman Empire. A tent city was settled in August of 1903. With the completion of the Los Angeles, San Pedro, and Salt Lake Railroad in 1905, Caliente became a division point. Beginning in 1906, the Caliente and Pioche Railroad, now the Union Pacific, was built between Pioche and the main line at Caliente. The large Mission Revival-style depot was built in 1923, serving as a civic center as well as a hotel. State Historical Marker number 55. This might be a bust. I don't think this marker is here. This, what is this? Union Pacific Depot, which is clearly having some renovations done to it. But at one point there was a blue marker here, and I do not see a blue marker. All right, I'm going to get out of my car and see. Well, I don't see anything here. I mean, I see the old Union Pacific Depot, but I don't see any blue marker. I couldn't find the historical marker for the Union Pacific Depot, but I did find an old picture of it, and here is what the marker says. Union Pacific Depot, 1923. Constructed as a Union Pacific Railroad depot in 1923, this Mission Revival structure was designed by well-known Los Angeles architects John and Donald Parkinson. The depot represents an imposing example of Mission Revival design. Much of its interior was made of solid oak, and the total cost was $83,600. The depot replaced a former structure which burned September 9, 1921. This newer facility included a restaurant and a 50-room hotel. For some years, the old depot has served Caliente as a civic center and is the location of city government offices. Nevada State Historical Marker, number 249. I do not see a blue marker anywhere. It did say that this building was supposed to have a blue marker. But maybe because it's having renovations, structural renovations, maybe they're going to renovate the marker as well. So, yeah, that was the old Union Pacific Depot. Oh, well. So, one missing marker on this quest. But one more to go. And it's got kind of a creepy name. This little main street of Caliente is pretty cool, though. Sidecar bar, side track restaurant, Mercantile Radio Shack. I didn't know those things were still around. All right, we are exiting the town of Caliente on US 93, and we're headed in the direction of Alamo, Nevada. But between Caliente and Alamo, we are going to hit our last marker on today's quest, and that marker is called Delamar, the Widowmaker. Okay, this is Delamar, the Widowmaker, State Historical Marker number 90. John and Olivia Ferguson discovered gold 12 miles south of here around 1891. The original name of the camp they established was Ferguson. However, it was eventually renamed Delamar after John Delamar, an entrepreneur who bought the best mining claims in 1893 for $150,000. Eventually, over 1,500 residents settled in this isolated place. The town contained a newspaper, hospital, school, churches, saloons, stores, a theater, and professionals. Entertainment included brass bands, dance orchestras, and stage attractions at the Opera House. A lot of these places had opera houses. Water came from Meadows Valley Wash 12 miles away. All other materials were hauled through the mountains by mule team 150 miles from a railroad head at Milford, Utah. For 16 years, most of the bullion was hauled out in the same manner. The dry milling processes used prior to the introduction of wet methods created a fine silica dust, or death dust, causing the deaths of many residents and gave the town its nickname, the Widowmaker. Delamar produced $25 million in gold and was Nevada's leading producer at the turn of the 20th century. State Historical Marker number 90, Delamar, the Widowmaker. And the dates are 1893 to 1909. Thanks for joining me on this episode of my quest to hit all of Nevada's 274 historical markers. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that subscribe button. Like, share, and comment below. And don't forget to ring the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next adventure.